Hey, what's going on guys, Sinister Skater here, and today I'm going to be showing you all the dynamic spots and events that you can go ahead and interact with in all of the Call of Duty Ghosts maps. Because if you didn't know, in Call of Duty Ghosts, every single map has a dynamic feature to it that you can go ahead and interact with that changes up the gameplay in a slight way. Not as much as Battlefield, but it still does something. So in this video, this is kind of going to be a two-part series. We're going to be covering 7 maps in this video: Freight, Prison Break, Octane, Tremor, Warhawk, Overlord, and Whiteout. The rest will be in a video that will be uploaded tomorrow. And this is not a jump spots, nade spots, and line of sight video. I'll be doing that later on in probably like a 2 weeks, 1 week or something. This is just going to be the dynamic spots and everything else that you can go ahead and change the map with. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. The first map we're going to be taking a look at is called Freight. This map probably has the most things you can go ahead and change with in all the maps out so far. So first things, there's 4 doors that you can go ahead and interact with and kind of shut and close, kind of like in the Black Ops 1 map. It was called Stockpile. It was also a snow map, kind of like this. As you can see, you got this door right here that you can go ahead and open and close on both the inside and the outside of the building. This building over here you can do too as well. There's 3 on this side. You got that one, this one, and then also this building all the way on the far left or right, depending what side you're standing on. You can go ahead and interact with that door and shut it as well. And then on the opposite side of the map, we have this one building right here that has this door that you can go ahead and open and close as well. Now, thing to note with these doors, they are automatic open and closing, but if you are standing inside of the door, it will automatically stop. And then once you move out of it, it will go ahead and finish shutting as well. Now, on the same side of the map, there is this door that you can go ahead and shoot, and that will go ahead and open. You can go ahead and take out people that aren't paying attention and shoot them in the back that way. And also, there is the same thing on the other side of the map going down to this underground tunnel. You can go ahead and shoot this door going from either this way or this way, and open that up and go ahead and take a look downstairs. Now, a cool thing that you might not know about this is you can go ahead and block this on the upstairs level back towards the spawn side, over in this area right here. You can go ahead and press this button, the interaction button, just like for the doors that you can open and close. You can go ahead and press this, and it'll go ahead and shut the door and move this kind of like I don't know, this train propane tank, and it'll move right in front of it. You can go ahead and move that back and forth. That's pretty cool. And then the last dynamic thing we have on this map is you can go ahead and shoot this ladder back in the back of the spawn, and it'll drop down, and you're able to crawl up to the top instead of going up the stairs and taking a longer time inside of that building. The second map we're going to be moving on to is Prison Break. This has 2 dynamic features of it. The first one being these logs. You can go ahead and throw an explosive at it. I use my C4. You can go ahead and throw it up there, explode it, and these logs will go ahead and trample down, and they will kill anything that is standing in its way. If someone's going to be running down through that way, I guess you can kind of like camp there and blow that up and, you know, do whatever you want to with that. The other thing is this tree over on the same side. You can go ahead and shoot this down. You know this is the only tree on this map because it has hit markers when you hit it. But you go ahead and shoot that 1 to 5 times or whatever it is. It'll drop down. You can go ahead and run up that. It's useful for blitz. You can get a nice head start on or over to the enemy spawn in whatever game mode actually you are playing. Now the next map we have is Octane. This has a couple of different interactions. The first one is the big one that everyone knows about, this gas station. You can go ahead and take it down by shooting at the gas tanks on either side of it, and it'll go ahead and kill anything that is under it when it falls down. The other 3 dynamic interaction spots are breach spots in this map. The first one is in the middle of this. This is a giant crate that you can go ahead and breach on either side. And actually inside it, when you begin the match, the first person to get there and breach successfully will get this care package that's inside that will have a free support streak, which is kind of cool. You can go ahead and use that to your advantage. And also when you're breaching anything, like when you're actually holding in-game breach in this game, you can go ahead and stand right in front of it. It won't kill you. Do a little damage to you, but it will not kill you at all. Do severe damage where you get 1 shot or whatever. And the other 2 breach spots we have is on top of this building on this side of the map. You go ahead and throw it at these red skulls, or go up and hold X on these red skulls, or you can throw a C4 or an explosive at it that you want to, and it'll blow up on both sides. You go ahead and take the enemies out in the middle of the map. Now you can also do this from the downside of the ground. You can go ahead, and you can't hold X to breach, but you can go ahead and throw explosives or shoot explosive up to the top of that building near this ace place, and then line it up kind of like where I'm lining up now and look straight up, and you can shoot up there or throw your C4 up there and blow it up. And you can also take the wall out that way, expose anybody that's hiding behind that wall, or you can possibly kill them with the debris and the explosion there. Now the next map we have here is Tremor. Tremor has random tremors or earthquakes that happen throughout the whole game that you're playing. What happens is the map will basically shake, and it also has randomized things that will kind of destroy the map. One thing, this giant kind of like telephone pole will go ahead and crash down on this police car. Doesn't really do that much to the map, but also another time when the earthquake happens, it'll go ahead and break up this crack in the ground that is there in the first place, and it'll bring up this kind of like a gas pipe and bring up this sewer container thing that you can go ahead and take cover behind. And also this gas pipe, it has this like kind of where this area where the gas you can see is coming out of the ground. You can go ahead and shoot that and a flame will come out of it. Now this flame does do damage to you. If you stand over it for like, I think it's 2 seconds, it'll go ahead and actually kill you. So if you're like, I don't know, whatever game mode has, like maybe Blitz has a thing back here, you can go ahead and like ignite that. And maybe you can get a easier kill on an enemy that runs through that and gets damage from earlier. Who knows, you can go ahead and use that to you guys' advantage. Now we have 3 more maps left. The next map we're going to be going over is Warhawk. Warhawk has this gate that everyone knows. You can go ahead and shoot this gate from both sides. It'll open up. It also has a breach spot over in this back corner over here. You can go ahead and breach this or throw a C4 at it from either side, from this back white door or inside of the shop. Blow that up, and you can get a nice little access point going through there, and you can go through that, jump through that back window as well. Now, also, this has one of those field order kind of special streaks. I know there's a couple maps like Strike Zone has the KAM strike, Whiteout has the crash satellite, which I'm going to talk about in this video, but this has the mortar strike. Now you go ahead and complete your field orders, and randomly this care package will come down with this Skull Reaper logo, and you can go ahead and call in this mortar strike. Now this mortar strike goes ahead and blows up all over the map. It'll kill enemies. It's like a giant rolling thunder mortar strike that happens for a good like 20 seconds, I could say. And this also changes the map. It doesn't do any like gameplay changes that are like actually affect your game, but it does blow up buildings, and buildings will have holes in it now. It kind of changes the texture of the map, as you can say. Now, the second to last map we have is Overlord. This has one interactive dynamic feature, and that is this giant middle building. You go ahead and close the gates on each side by pressing these buttons that are located on each side that I'm showing you on the screen right now. And these buttons aren't located on the outside of the building, so the only way to change and close and open these doors is from the inside. So if you take control of this building and close them from the inside, the enemy teams will have to come in from different areas, not the doors, get in from all the different entrances that come into the middle. And just like in Freight, if you are standing under these drawers or prone under these doors, I said drawers earlier, doors, they will stop, and once you move from under them, they will go ahead and shoot you. So if the enemy team is shutting them, you might be able to go ahead and slide under there and hold the door open if you can go ahead and kill some of them off. Get your team in there and then open that door up if you guys need to do that. Now, the last map we have here is Whiteout. You know, if you guys have been watching my campaign video, this helicopter has nice flares, but it's not really dynamic. But this helicopter, if you jump up here on this area, just beware if you're trying to snipe back here or something. The propellers will kill you. Now, the real dynamic thing on this map is if you get field orders, complete them, you get the Reaper logo to come out in this care package, and you get the satellite crash. Now, what this does is it has a giant satellite basically crash in this area of the map. It blows up. It's kind of like an EMP effect. All the ground electronics and like satellite or the satcoms will go ahead and be destroyed, and it will do this giant flashbang EMP effect that'll blind your enemies, as you can see on the screen right now. It's kind of cool. That's pretty much all it does. It doesn't change the map that much. It doesn't actually do that much except for that. So that's all we have for this video. The next 7 maps plus the free fall bonus map will be covered in the next video, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be uploading tomorrow, so you guys can go ahead and look forward to that for the rest of the dynamic features. And if I did miss any, and you guys know, I might have missed like 1 or 2 overall, so if you guys do know any, go ahead and do that, and I'll cover it in the next video, or make a video response to this. But that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, I'm Subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.